Hey and welcome back to Japan. Today I've got a bit of a special reaction that I'm going to be doing because I'm going to be listening to a song by one of my, probably my all-time favourite Japanese singer, who's OTSUKA AI, as you might know if you've been following this channel. And she's not so popular now, but I really got into her music, when it was popular about sort of 15, 16 years ago now. And I think many people will accept that she was really good at writing in a range of different styles, everything from sort of piano ballads up to like pop rock songs, which she became quite famous for some of them. And she had other things, like there was like a lot of jazz, a lot of electronic music, all kinds of things that you maybe heard if you listened to the albums. Now, she had a run of success, some really big songs, but obviously the fame started to go down a little bit around about the point that she got married and had a kid. Doesn't that always happen? So anyway, now she's in her 30s, I think. She's in her mid-30s. And so she's not in the main limelight anymore. And it's interesting when she releases new songs. It's been a while since she's had anything particularly big. So I'm going to be checking out the newest song. This came out 3 days ago and it's called Kit Palette. Not Kid Palette, kids meal. No, Kit Palette. I don't know what it means. Anyway, here we go. 'That's interesting. Is that the actual end? Because I know that Avex have a habit of shortening their videos. I don't know if they've actually cut the song down, because that seems very short, no bridge or anything. Also, I'm surprised the song's not called Special Day. That just seems to be what you'd think it would be called. Maybe I've misread this situation, but it says it's Kit Palette, so I'm going to call it Kit Palette. So basically, initial reactions, I like that that's fun again. It's following her more recent style of being a little bit more calm, not too over-energetic, but it's a really sort of fun, happy song. Just, I have to check my face, but I felt like I was smiling throughout that one. The video was nice as well. It had sort of a sliding doors thing going on, that old film, you might have seen it, that, here's one woman, here's another woman. But I was interested that there seemed to be no payoff to what the difference between their two lives were. This might be where if I understood the lyrics better, I'm really bad at picking up Japanese lyrics on the flow. I have to go back and sort of translate them from writing. I probably would understand better what the point of that was. But yeah, it's not like one where I go, oh wow, that's like the best thing ever. But I really enjoyed that. It wasn't a disappointment at all. And it wasn't a departure from any of the styles that we've heard from her before or any of the writing style, but it was a good example of that, if you know what I mean. I do remember that one of the songs that probably my favourite song of hers actually was More More, which only came out a relatively short time ago. And I remember just being struck by the fact that that was a really good example of there being a lot of detail in the song. The song was very detailed and very fun, even though it wasn't particularly dramatic or upbeat like some of her earlier work had been. And I think this has got that same feeling. I mean, this is going to get stuck in my head, I think, and just the fact that there's little bits to it. The song sounds detailed, which is what you get when you've got a proper musician writing the songs, like a multi-instrumentalist writing all of her own songs. So yeah, I could ramble about this for a while, but I think that was just nice, refreshing. Didn't shock me at all, didn't sort of break any new ground, but at this point in her career she's got nothing to prove, and I think the only thing I hope there is a longer version of that I can get, because that felt really good, but I felt like I wanted more. That was over so quickly. It's like, yeah, 2 minutes 40, less than 3 minutes. Anyway, I think this is fantastic. I would really love, as this is, like I say, she's probably my favourite Japanese artist, probably one of my favourite artists of all time. And as someone who appreciates songwriting, it's the most important thing. I put songwriting above musicianship. For me, she might be a multi-instrumentalist, but it's the fact that she's such a fantastic songwriter and she can cover so many genres. So for me, I think this is brilliant. And if you want to comment, or if you're a fan as well, I'd love to hear what you have to say. One more thing before I go. Is it me, or did she have her teeth really whitened? Like, the minute she came onto screen, the first thing I noticed was like, whoa, your teeth are really there. I had to throw in something stupid, didn't I? I couldn't just leave this as a serious review from a fan. So until you want to see me next time, or if you want to give me any suggestions or anything like that, then, just get involved. Here's the YouTube channel, blah, blah, blah. Ciao, ciao for now. See you next time.